Am I the asshole for telling my son to leave my house after he announced his engagement? My son Adam's 24, best friend Carlos, 25, passed away over 2 years ago in a car accident. This loss completely devastated Adam to the point where he lost his job. They were like brothers and our family have known his family for years. So we're also very devastated over this loss. Carlos left behind his girlfriend and their now 4-year-old son. We don't know his girlfriend too well since he didn't bring her around much. They were on and off till their son was born. Adam told me he had been seeing and taking care of Carlos's family's needs, which is great. We were glad he was stepping up to make sure that Carlos's family were getting help. Adam also got a new job and we sort of had limited contact for few months. He started visiting us lately and looked different in general. He is now more calm and smiles more often and is even open to talk about Carlos without getting too emotional. I was relieved and happy for him, but last week, he contacted me and his dad and said he had something to tell us. He visited and brought Carlos's girlfriend and child with him. We had dinner and then he all of a sudden he told us that he and Carlos's girlfriend have started dating and announced their engagement there. I was in shock. I didn't expect this at all. I didn't know what to say, but I felt upset and shocked mostly. Adam noticed my reaction and asked what's wrong. I told him I never expected him to get with his best friend's partner, of all people, and talked about how bad this would look to Carlos's family who are close friends to ours. Carlos's girlfriend excused herself and her son to the bathroom and Adam and began arguing. He went on about how I upset his fiancée and that I should be supporting him, but I said that he should have told me, and that he shouldn't have got together with his best friend's partner and perhaps use her grief to get her to date him. He acted shocked and called me unbelievable. That's when I asked him to leave my house. He got up and left with them. My husband said I messed up by making a scene and reacting the way I did. I went upstairs and stayed alone for an hour. It's been days and Adam hasn't called and my husband keep trying to get me to speak to him, but I kept saying I needed time. You are the asshole. It's been 2 years. The girlfriend is allowed to move on and find love again. I'm sure they grew closer in supporting each other, so this is unsurprising. Intimacy is not predatory. You accused your son of being manipulative and predatory without cause. You also made it seem shameful that she's moving on and not starting permanently a grieving widow, which I'm sure she's had to work through the emotions of already on her own. You behaved very badly to both of them. This isn't easy. You are the asshole. Carlos is dead. It's not like your son and the girlfriend are cheating on him. They probably both bonded through the grief of losing him. Is she supposed to stay single forever? Oh no. It's so terrible that your son and this woman bonded over a mutual loss and have fallen in love, and he decided that he wanted to continue to be in her and her child's life. Woe is you. You are the asshole. Why are you so keen to find something wrong with his choice? It's not like the girlfriend is cheating. Carlos passed 2 years ago, not 2 days. Get over yourself and beg your son's forgiveness. You are the asshole. Of all people, they're young, of similar age, and they shared a highly emotional thing. Didn't you suspect that this would draw them closer? It's beautiful that they found something positive in their lives and they'll never forget Carlos. I have friends where the exact same thing happened, and they're strong, loving couple. I think you owe them an apology. I understand it might have taken you by surprise, but to not apologize now for your behavior would make you talk. And talked about how bad this would look to Carlos's family who are close friends to ours. This is why you are the asshole. You're more concerned about your dumb friends than you are about your son and his happiness. Do these people expect the girlfriend to remain single and in mourning for the rest of her life? She has a name, by the way. Not once do you refer to her with a name. She is always referred to as Carlos's girlfriend. She has a name and is her own person, and is not the property of Carlos. Damn lady, get over yourself. ETA. He is right to go no contact with you. You are the asshole. Carlos didn't die last month, he died 2 years ago. The people in his life are allowed to not only move on, they are allowed to move on together if that's what they want. Your reaction was not only bad, it was extreme given how much time has passed. You are the asshole. I'm pretty sure Carlos would be pretty happy that his friend found happiness and his girlfriend and son have someone who loves them and takes care of them. It's not like your son killed Carlos to get with her. I don't even think the family would be upset. Sounds like you're making everything about you, which is pretty typical for a narcissist parent. You are the asshole. Ma'am, Carlos is dead. If your son and his fiancée found comfort together after his passing, that's fine and dandy. Pretty shitty to accuse him of taking advantage of her. Am I the asshole for wearing all white to my best friend's wedding? and refusing to apologize. Mobile, sorry for errors. My 30F best friend, 32F, invited us, husband and I, to go on vacation with them at S Padre Island. She told me to bring the dress I wore to my last anniversary dinner for the special dinner event she planned during the vacation. I said sure. I also recently gave birth, and that dress is an elegant black lace over nude dress that is very classy but also form-fitting. When I tried it on when packing, I realized it wasn't as flattering and my boobs had a hard time fitting. So instead I packed a cute semi-formal white lace dress instead. I figured it was close enough. I arrived to the event and found out it was a surprise wedding where she only invited like 20 guests on the beach. She hadn't told me it was her wedding because of an inside joke. I kept telling them to get married and watch they will elope, and next thing we know they are married. She was horrified, and so was I. I didn't bring any other dress, plus there was no time to change, buy new dress. Also surprise. I'm the mo. I offered to either not be the mo, or leave the wedding, but she rathered me not. Later she blamed me for ruining her wedding because I didn't follow her instructions to wear a specific dress and didn't tell her about changing my mind. I said I'm sorry her wedding was ruined, but it wasn't my fault and she should have told me it was her wedding, and at the time of packing, I didn't find it appropriate to get her approval on my outfit. Lol, came here fully prepared to call you the asshole, but you literally didn't know it was a wedding. It's a shame for the bride, but that's a risk you take when you pull, surprise, shit like that. Not the asshole. Usually I always people wearing white to a wedding are jerks, but in your case. A. You didn't know you were going to a wedding. B. You were on vacation, so you didn't have your full wardrobe at your disposal. C. You gave birth only a short while ago, naturally a lot of your clothes don't fit anymore. You would have even left the wedding. So, I say you did everything you could. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You can't follow the rules for an event if you don't know what the event is. Your friend wanted her wedding to be a surprise. That comes with the risk of people not being fully prepared to meet all normal etiquette expectations. Not the asshole. If someone told me, oh hey, we're having a special dinner, wear that dress from your anniversary, I would just assume they were complimenting me. Like, hey, we're going someplace fancy and you have a fancy dress that looks nice on you. You should wear it because it looks nice on you. I would not take it as an obligatory dress code. NTA. You didn't know. It was close to the same style. I don't see how you could have known not to wear white simply because someone asked you to wear a dress they liked on you before. I'm also shocked at how many people are telling you to apologize for not wearing the dress she requested you to. You thought you were going on vacation. Why would you have to let your best friend dictate what you wear? Not the asshole. I'll never understand choosing to be upset over something uncontrollable instead of choosing to be happy. She got married on a beautiful beach with her best friend by her side. You should be laughing about the mistake together rather than apologizing. Not the asshole as an olive branch. Could you discuss having your dress color altered in the photos by a professional? It's not a big deal if it would help her feel special again. Not the asshole. You aren't a mind reader, so how could you know it was going to be a wedding? An apology would be nice. Just to repair the friendship. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter to get over herself? My husband said to post this here because he likes to read the sub and thinks people here give good opinions. I'm 50F. Daughter is 26F. She is getting a PhD and is the first in our family to go to college, let alone grad school. We were talking on FaceTime and she mentioned she was meeting with an advisor to talk about submitting an application for a grant to go to Germany for 2 weeks in the summer. I said it sounded awesome, especially since I am half German, making her part German as well, and that I've always wanted to see Germany, so maybe I could come out with her and make it a girls' trip. She said that, it's not a vacation. If I go, I'm going to be teaching and researching and networking the entire time I'm there. I said she can do that during the weekdays and we can go out to dinner in the evenings and then go sightseeing on the weekends. She said it's already a very cramped amount of time, 2 weeks in Europe cramped, and that she wants to spend her free time networking with other academics there and making connections at the university. I said I'm happy to also meet the academics, and she said it wouldn't work like that, and she'd look childish bringing a parent to all of the events with her. At this point I was feeling completely tossed aside, like I'm not good enough to be around her academic life and academic friends. Like she would be embarrassed to have me around. So I said, you need to get over yourself and quick, because all of these academics aren't going to be the only people you meet, and not everyone loves her unconditionally to put up with such annoying and elitist talk. She just said, okay, and hung up. My husband was upset with me because now she's being short with us, but I know he's also annoyed at her constantly going to all these research trips and conventions. A Hawaii trip, a Seattle trip, a DC trip. And whenever we say we want to come with her, and we're not even expecting to be paid for, we'd pay for it ourselves, she says she won't have time, completely blowing us off. So since my husband apparently now thinks I'm an a-hole and my daughter clearly does, I figured I'd ask here. You are the asshole. Your daughter is not going on vacation. Get that through your head. Take your own advice and get over it. You're not entitled to go on these trips. Edit. Wow, thank you for the awards. Ma'am. This is her job. Grad school is work. She's getting money to work. It would be incredibly inappropriate for you to attend a work trip with your daughter. I've spent 2 weeks in Germany and that was with no plan and just vibing and it felt tight. I can't imagine how stress a work trip would be in a foreign country. Hell, I speak German. Does she? This isn't a vacation. So, in short, you are the asshole. Or I am Deutsche. Du bist das Arschloch. Edit. Thanks for the award, kind stranger. It's my first one. Also, I see I made a grammar error with I am, but I'll keep it 'cause it's funny. You are the asshole. I'm literally stunned how you could think it's okay to go with your 26-year-old grown adult child on a work trip. Who does that? It's not about being embarrassed by you because you aren't educated. It's about being embarrassed by you because no one brings mommy to work functions. You need serious therapy if you think it's okay to follow your daughter around on work trips. If you want to go to these places, then go on your own. If you want to see your daughter, then see her when she's not working. You're lucky she hasn't cut all contact with you. You are the asshole. You're the one who needs to get over yourself, not your daughter. She is working, she's not on vacation. If you want to have a vacation with her so bad, then why not plan one? I was feeling completely tossed aside, like I'm not good enough to be around her academic life and academic friends. Like she would be embarrassed to have me around. You're taking this way too personal. It's not about her being embarrassed of you. It's just not professional to bring mommy along while you're trying to network. How are they supposed to take her seriously? You are the asshole. This is not a vacation. She is traveling for work. She is not going to carry her mom along to work events and research. None of that other travel is vacations either. You're asking her to do something she is potentially not allowed to do. Have someone else stay with her despite university or grand money paying for travel expenses. That could get her in huge trouble. And you are asking her to ruin her networking events by having you present no one bring their mom to their business meetings. She doesn't want to bring her mommy to a work journey. She's there to meet new people and make connections. Schedule a vacation with her as a family and go together. You are the asshole. You are the asshole. Look. This is a work trip. She has been studying for years, literally years, to get to this point. You want to waltz in and distract her, bad. And even when she tries to explain your idea is wrong, you still get mad at her? Yeah, you are the asshole. Apologize. You are the asshole. She's not taking a vacation. She's going to work for her PhD. You're using emotional blackmail to get what you want. I'm guessing this is not the first time you've done that, and it won't be the last. Get over yourself. You can't control your daughter, and judging her because you don't understand her world is just going to make her distance herself even more. You also sound kind of jealous of her success and opportunities. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that he's just an experiment? I, 22F, and my brother, 20M, are attending different colleges, but they're both in the same city. I'm classmates with this guy, 22M. Let's call him David. He's really handsome, fit and smart, but also quiet the player. Most of my female friends have had one-night stands with him, and there are rumors going around about him sleeping with half the college, including some of the teachers. So imagine my surprise when I found out that my brother started dating him. Yeah, he hasn't kept it a secret that he's bi and that he experimented with guys before, but I seriously didn't expect that my brother of all people to be his type. I seriously thought they were gonna break up pretty fast, as David doesn't seem like the type to settle down easily. But surprisingly, him and my brother are still together after over half a year. And my brother has become really annoying during this period. Pretty much all he's doing now is gush about David and act like he's the best thing since sliced bread, not to mention how he's following him like a puppy whenever they go together to an event. Yesterday was my brother's birthday and he once again kept praising David, this time about his cooking skills. Apparently he made him a special dinner and birthday cake, which I said that seemed cheap, and it's kinda worrying that his own boyfriend doesn't want to spend money on him. My brother intervened and said that he never really liked the material gifts for his birthday and he's so glad that David picked up on that and was willing to put so much effort to make his birthday truly special, which really made him hopeful about their future together. I, however, wasn't impressed and told my brother that he should hold his horses and that David isn't the type to settle down and he's probably just an experiment to him. My brother asked me what the hell I was talking about and I told him about how he used to sleep with pretty much everyone in college before they started dating and that there are even rumors about him sleeping with teachers just to keep his grades high. And considering that his grades haven't lowered since they started dating, I would be on guard around him if I was in his place. My brother went silent and pretty much stopped talking with me for the rest of the day. But at night I got a message from David telling me to stop spreading fake rumors about him and to stop trying to sabotage his relationship with my brother. However, I don't really think I was doing any of that. All I did was just warn my brother about the possibility of getting misled by David down the line. But David doesn't see things that way and thinks I'm actively trying to sabotage them. So am I the asshole for expressing my concerns to my brother? You are the asshole. You are disturbingly involved in this guy's sex life. You are the asshole and a big one at that. Just admit it that you're jealous your brother got the guy and you didn't. Clearly this David guy likes your brother a lot, to stay with him this long, and put in an effort for his birthday. Apologize to your brother, and stop being a sour lemon. Obviously you are the asshole for all the reasons everyone has laid out. There are even rumors about him sleeping with teachers just to keep his grades high. And considering that his grades haven't lowered since they started dating, I would be on guard around him if I was in his place. Have you considered, bear with me here, this is just a bit of a mad theory I've come up with that maybe the rumors were false and that's why his grades haven't dropped. You are the asshole. Making dinner and a homemade cake takes more effort than spending money. Even if it's just a Betty Crocker mix, you still put in the effort. It sounds like you are jealous and are reinforcing unverified rumors about someone. There's a difference between being a player and having a high body count. IDK which one this guy is, but you sound jealous or envious. You are the asshole. I think you want David. You are the asshole. Unless your friends that have hooked up with David told you he's a jerk, all you have is wild speculation. Also, get your head put of your ass about the birthday gift. Making a dinner and cake is special. The monetary value has nothing to do with it being a thoughtful expression. You are the asshole. Jealousy is a monster, isn't it? And have you ever stopped to consider that these rumors you keep hearing are just that? Rumors. It doesn't sound like you said those things to your brother out of concern, but out of spite. You should apologize, because the two of them obviously seem happy and you don't need to rain on their parade. You are the asshole. You heard a rumor, an unsubstantiated rumor, about him sleeping with his teachers for grades and you just decided that it's gospel? What is wrong with you? Are you jealous that he didn't want to hook up with you? Is that why you're slandering him to your brother?